Hi, so I'll just give it a few seconds, just a few people tune in for our live mobility session. So we'll give it an hour, minute or so, then we'll get started. So you'll not need any equipment here, just a soft mat. If you want to take your shoes off, work away. I'm just going to keep mine on because it's cold in here. So give me a thumbs up if you're following along there, just to see if anyone's... I know a lot of people would watch this back and do it maybe tomorrow. That's fine as well. Right, we'll get started. So we're going to start off with some breathing work. So it's important to get control of it. So we're going to go in through your nose and then get rid of all the air out to your mouth in the exercise. So you'll hear a lot of me talk about breathing during a mobility session. So we're going to start off with just lying on the ground, trying to get the rib cage to move a bit. So it's important to understand the relationship between our rib cage and our pelvis, because it's very, very important for our overall mobility and strength. So we're just going to start off lying down. We're going to put our hands inside of our lower ribs, and all we're going to do is slowly breathe in through the nose and then big long exhale, get rid of all the air out through the mouth. Alright, so imagine the air just falling into your nose. You're not doing a big sniff in. Alright, if you do a big sniff in, that'll just, your neck muscles, muscles around your shoulder, just overworking. Want them to be nice and relaxed. So 5 breaths here. Just keep the hands in the ribs, feel the rib cage, the ribs come closer together as you breathe out. So 5 breaths, away we go, into the nose. Good, so just relax. We're going to try that one more time. This time we'll give you a longer exhale, try to get rid of whatever you feel you can't breathe anymore. There's probably about 30% more air to breathe out. So we'll go for an hour 5 breaths. Slowly in through the nose and get rid of all the air on the breath out. Feel that rib cage closing, front ribs coming closer together. So right, we'll go again, slowly in through the nose. Big long exhale, keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. To the nose. Big exhale. And slowly into the nose. Big long exhale, get rid of all the air. One more breath. Good, so next one then, we're going to reach our palms, turn them around the face towards the roof. Keep our knees bent. We're going to slightly bend our elbows, and all we're going to do is we're going to reach across. This is going to open up the back of the ribs. So my left hand, I'm going to reach across, keep slight bend in my elbow, reach the elbow up high, so you're reaching that shoulder blade, not clunking the shoulder. Reach with the shoulder blade, reach across, that's 1 rep. Right hand across, that's 2. So we're going to go for 12 of them. So slight bend in the elbows, and we're going to reach across. Feel that all that skin coming across. Feel really, really nice on our back. 3, 4. Keep reaching your shoulder blades. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Good stuff. Right, so we're going to flip around on the all fours. We're going to do our crawling cat cow. So anyone that was on 2 weeks ago will know these. So we're going to start on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to start with rounding our lower back, then our mid back, then our upper back, and pushing the ground away. So it's like a piano. You're sort of pulling each part of your spine up into the air. So you're going to tuck the lower back, mid back, upper back, chin in, press the ground away, and then untuck the lower back, piano, mid back, upper back, chin up. So that's one. Untuck the lower back, mid back, upper back, lower back, mid back, upper back. So we're going to do 5, that's 2. Untuck the lower back, mid back, upper back, chin up, that's 3. Untuck the lower back, slowly, mid back, upper back, 4. The lower back, mid back, chin, and last one. Good stuff. So shake it out. So that's, we're going to do 2 sets in. We'll do one more. So you're really trying to separate each vertebrae in your back, just slowly lifting one up at a time. Whenever we're fully rounded, if you want to make it a bit harder, try to get the breathing in it and exhale as you're fully rounded. You'll feel the rib cage giving you a tighter hug, and you'll feel that back open up even more. Right, so away we go again. So lower back, mid back, upper back, breathe out. Lower back, mid back, upper back, lower back, mid back, upper back, round, breathe out. Again, don't let the elbows bend. That's it, that's 2, 3, 4, last untuck, 5, good stuff. So we're going to go from there. We're going to go into our adductor rocks. So right leg out to the side, push the outside of the foot down on the ground, hands to the ground. We're just going to rock back, hold for 3, 1, 2, 3, and back up. 1, 2, 3, back up. Go for 5. 1, 2, 3, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 5. Swap legs. On the left side, outside of the foot, press down, rock back. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Good stuff. And then stay on all fours. You're just going to bring your right leg forward. Alright. We're going to hold there for 30 seconds. Alright, just in that position there. Just keeping the hands on the ground, around the back, open the hip. So another 20 seconds left. Just holding in our world's greatest stretch. Back knee on the ground, hands flat on the ground. If you can't get the hands flat on the ground, just go up on your fingertips, make sure something's on the ground. Be nice even if you can't get the 2 hands on the ground, get a pillow and put your hands on there. Right. And then from there, we're going to lift our left knee off the ground. Or sorry, before we do that, we're going to put our hands either side of our leg. So right hand's on the right side of my foot, left hand on the left side of my foot. And then we're going to lift our hips up, stretch that right hamstring, and back down. So we're going to come up and down 5 times there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Put the hands back inside the foot, and then we're going to slide the right elbow down to the ankle and twist it up in the chest 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stuff and relax. Right. Shift that foot back, swap our side, we'll hold for 30 seconds. Hands inside the foot, away we go. Hold there for 30. That's it now, 20 seconds. Stuff. So just relax in it. Keep control of the breathing into the nose, out to the mouth. So now 5 seconds, then we're going to do our track stretches. Okay, so bring your left hand to the other side of your foot, so one hand to the other side of your foot, and this right knee, we're going to lift it up. Straighten the left leg as much as you can, and back down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Put our hands back inside our foot, and then we're going to slide our left elbow down the ground and twist it over our chest. 1, 2. Lock our hands and twist. 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Right, so next we have our pigeon holds. So we're going to set up on a tall plank, and then we're going to bring our right leg through so our belly button's facing our shin. I'm going to stay up tall if we need to, if we can, get our hands out. It's fine. Don't feel that outside your hip. Alright, so we're going to go for a minute here. Right away we go. So if you need to start up here and then come down onto your elbows after a while, that's fine. I'm going to stay on my elbows. Right, I can't quite get my hands right out yet. So we're going to hold for a minute here on each side. Pigeon hold. So make sure that so I have my right leg forward, my left leg slid out behind me. I'm not on the inside edge of my knee. My knee's digging into the ground. Focusing on this right hip. Good, now 20 seconds. Right, so we'll try a few breaths here. So into the nose, feel the hip expand, breathe into that area of the right hip, and then breathe out, get a bit deeper. Right, so breathe in. Swap sides. So left foot forward this time. Alright, so another minute. Right, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hold for a minute. Check it down on the elbows if you can. Keep that leg long out behind you. Just show from the side. So again, get our breathing going. Breathe into the nose, feel that hip expand. Breathe out, get a bit deeper. So try to bring the breath to that area we're trying to work, that outside of the left hip. Draw breath into there. It's another 20 seconds. Seconds. Right, 3, 2, 1, and ease yourself out of it. Okay, so come up to sitting, bring your knees to 90 degrees. Right, so 90-90 transitions we're going to do here. So hands on the ground, feet just outside your hips. I'm going to drop my right knee towards the inside of my right knee towards the ground. Outside my left knee towards the ground, so that I end up in 90-90. This is why it's called 90-90. From 90 degrees this front leg, 90 degrees the back leg. So you might find this leg shifts in a wee bit. Just shift it back. Alright. If you want to do this without your hands, I know some of you can do these really well. Do it without your hands. I'm going to keep my hands on the ground today because I'm not too powerful at them. So we're going to do 16 transitions side to side. So to start this transition, I'm going to lift my right knee, then my left knee, twist over, and over to the other side. Keeping that 90 degrees. If you need to readjust after each one, that's fine. So that's 2, keep going side to side. 3, try to stay nice and tall, as if there's a string in your head pulling you up nice and tall. 4, 5, 6, 7. You might find you'll move around the floor a bit here. 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good stuff. Right, so next we're going to go into our mermaids, these are called. Alright, so we're going to sit cross-legged. Alright, so doesn't really matter which foot's in front, whatever's comfortable. And we're going to do a load of different wee reaches here. This is for our back, our ribcage mobility. So first one, we're going to do 5 reaches in each of these. We're going to do 2 rounds. So first one, we're going to get both hands, and we're going to lift the hands up, let the ribcage elevate, feel your lower back shorten, and back down. So we're going to breathe in as we come up. So we're going to do 5 then. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. And then I'm going to put my right hand on my left knee, and I'm going to reach my left hand over the top. Try to keep both sit bones in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other side. So left hand and right knee. We're going to feel this right side lengthening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. And then last one, rotations. So we're going to go reach around. So I'm going to leave my left hand, I'm going to reach as far around as I can. Imagine there's a wall behind me. I'm trying to touch it. 1, come back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right hand round. You might find one side a little bit easier or harder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Right, so that's one round. We're going to do 5 reaches again. Take a wee second, just feel that there, ribcage just loosening up a wee bit. Right, so away we go again. Start with overhead reach. I'll just try this one from side on. From here, hands up. 1, breathe in as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. And then our side to sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. These feel really good. 4, 5, and then our rotations. 1, try to touch the wall behind you. 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. So that's your mermaids. We'll move on now to lying on our back. So we're just going to do some knee hugs. So keeping both knees bent. I'm going to hug my right knee up to my right elbow or my right armpit, and then let the foot fall. Stop legs. So we'll go for 10 m. 1, 2. Feel that lower back. The glute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Alright, so next one we're going to do called rock and roll. So you're going to hug your knees in, start seated up, hug your knees in your chest, and then we're going to rock back, and sit back up, their feet fall on the ground. So we're going to do 10 of them. If you want to make it a bit harder, you're going to rock back, come up to your feet are just hovering off the ground. You feel that working the core a wee bit. And if you need to put the feet down, that's fine. Alright, so we will go 10 rocks. So 1, 2, keep it like a wee ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Right, so last couple then. So 90-90 stretch. So we're going to start off now on our back. I'm going to bend my left knee up to 90 degrees. My right hand on the outside of my knee, push it across onto the ground. So my left leg, my left inside of my left knee is on the ground, right hand on top of the knee. Left hand then is the one that's going to be doing the motion. We're going to reach it as far in front of us as we can, so I can kind of reach for the camera there. Then we're going to draw a big circle down around behind our head, keeping that left knee pushed into the ground. Big circle, keep reaching, down by the bum, and back in front. So whenever you come back to here, we're reaching out in front. Alright, so we're going to do 5 twists backwards. So away we go. So 1, 2, 3, don't be overstretching your shoulder if it's a wee bit sore. 4, just go easy, you can make it a few wee clunks and clicks in your shoulder. And 5, good stuff. So over to the other side then, so I'm going to bring my right knee across on the floor, left hand pins it down, relax the head, and then I'm going to reach the right arm as far forward as you can, draw a big circle backwards, round as far as you can, keep reaching, down by the bum, and reach forward as far as you can. So 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, reach forward, reach, keep reaching the fingertips away. 'Good stuff. Right, let's come up on their feet then. Last one, standing toe touches. A lot of you should be familiar with these. So feet hip width apart. What we're going to do is work on the back of the body. So we're going to be lengthening all the muscles that are commonly quite tight in the lower back and the back of the neck. So we're going to reach through the fingertips, keep the chin tucked in until we find a sticking point. So I stick a bit there. Once I find a sticking point, I'm going to take a breath in through the nose, breathe out and get a bit further. I stick a bit there again, breathe in, breathe out, reach a bit further. So you want to do 5 breaths so you can get the hands to the ground. If you're really, really flexible, just put the feet a bit wider, right? And you can actually reach from the palms of your hands to between your heels, alright? So away we go, 5 breaths, alright? So don't be laughing at me, I'm not quite good at these. In through the nose. Keep your chin tucked. We press through the toes, come back up to stand, and relax. So we're going to do one more set of them, just shake it out. Last one. So try to get the hands to the ground. If you can't get the hands to the ground and you're doing these in your own time, get something that brings the ground up to you, so like a wee yoga block or a cushion or something, so you can get something on the last breath to the ground. Alright, so raise the ground up a bit if you need to. Right, so slight bend in the knees, away we go, 5 breaths. And whenever we come back up, press through the toes, come back up slowly, let everything unwind. Right? So away we go. Into the nose. Lovely. Right, well done, everyone. Let me know how you get on. Alright. Give us some feedback in the comments, or you can send me a message. Alright, well done. See you all next week. Have a good Valentine's Day. However you're celebrating it.